verbal interplay and learning. It's very intense in Orthodoxy. They tend to be more learned in Jewish text than necessarily secular text.
That's interesting.
But they know the Torah, they know the Bible, they know the Mishnah, they know Talmud, they know the rabbinic commentaries.
Are you interested in their opinions on it?
Yeah, if someone's smart, I'm interested in what they have to say. Like, I'd rather hang out with someone who's smart and who's like left-wing politically than someone who shares my political views and isn't funny.
But if, say, you were in a relationship with an Orthodox woman, would you, at the end of the day, if you had noticed something interesting in the Torah portion and you'd had an epiphany, would you want to talk about that with?
Oh, yeah. Particularly if she was learned. Like, if she had Orthodox people almost invariably have a day school education. Like, they have 12 years of yeshiva.
Right.
They know their text. And that's yeshiva education's tough. That's like they go secular subjects half the day and Hebrew subjects the other half the day. So they're going to school from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Like, that's tough.
Yeah, it is.
That's really tough.
It is.
And only an elite can do that. Like, you can't be a dummy and make it. And like, to be in Orthodoxy, you have to send your kids to a day school. Like, that was one of the things that I swore to when I converted to Orthodox Judaism, and I'd send my kids to an Orthodox Jewish day school. So that's a very tough burden. So it produces people who are quite strong. I know I would not have wanted that kind of schooling when I was a teenager.
Very few do.
We were done like 2 o'clock.
Right. Interesting. Lots of you I haven't heard before. Think it over.
Do you have any friends who are Orthodox?
I know one or I wouldn't say I'm close friends with them. I know one or two from like my youth who are Orthodox now, and I know someone my dad just visits with who's Orthodox. But I generally feel like I am wary of it because I feel like it dismisses my brain so much, which bothers me. But
why do you think it dismisses your brain? Because you can't become a rabbi?
No, because I can't have the same discussions, and my opinion doesn't mean as much about the conversations we're having. It's the attitude I feel like Orthodox men have towards women.
Have you encountered that in your life? Like when you dealt with Orthodox men and you felt they were contentious and you weren't interested in what you had to say? Aside from me.
Present company excluded.
That was just my interview technique.
I would just say the nature of the segregation. But in school, boys and girls are being so segregated at an early age, and to me, the lack of an interchange of ideas as you're growing, as you're changing on an intellectual level bothers me, and it makes me feel like it's not equal. Because
you can't exchange the ideas with boys your age in the same classroom. But see, when boys and girls get together, they often exchange a lot more than ideas. That's the problem from an Orthodox perspective. So, like, I had a girlfriend who went to an Orthodox day school, and she was a virgin until she was like 18. But like the kids who went to ethical culture, like they were giving blowjobs at 9. Ethical culture is this very liberal branch of
Orthodox.
Not of Orthodoxy. It's